Here we are then. Still idling nicely. Rear tyres perhaps a little bit worn in the centre. I've got the number plate, I've just taken it off this code chrono. There it is. On our rear wheel, tubeless rear tyre. In-top suspension, so no problems with the monocoque linkage without experienced with other bikes. Original exhaust pipe, silencer. Wheel cooler there. Let's turn it off now. Perhaps hear me a bit better now. It's got 23,635 on the clock there, which of course is kilometres. The little stickers are my conversion chart and a rev counter there. I've added a screen, concession to my advanced years. Second-hand screen, it's got a scratch on it from its original use, but I didn't drop it. Pair of mirrors, usual neat Japanese controls. But as I said, I've added these Vincent bars and a screen on it, which made it non-standard. But I've still got the original clip-ons, and the screen will come off without any changes. The original steering yoke is undamaged and unaltered. I've in fact sawn another one in half to make the handlebar mountings and another pair of risers, so that I haven't altered any of the original components from standard at all. I did replace the steering head bearings as soon as I got it, because there was a bit of a notchiness about the centre position, which I didn't like. Chrome on the stanchions is good. See, I've got a braided hose on there too, just the centre hose, not all of them. I had to put a longer hose on it to suit these handlebars, so I got a braided one. I have painted the inside and the outside of the headlamp shell as a preventative measure, and I've also painted the underside of the tank as a precaution, because it was looking a bit as if it might start rusting. You see there's a dint in the tank there, showing up quite nicely, that's all, but I think that would come out with a bit of a sucker. Locking filler cap uses the same key as the ignition, as does the seat. The seat lifts up quite neatly to expose the battery and a small tool compartment. If you can see, there's the key lock for that. Rear spring damper units, fine working condition, but they've got a bit of surface rust on the springs, as you can see there. Chain and sprocket in good nick. We've got nice little aluminium panels on each side with chrome hexagon socket headed screws holding it on. Nice expensive looking little touch. Rear set gear change. Prop stand only, no centre stand. There's the clutch operating mechanism. Right. Hooter, oil cooler. Nice square tube frame on this bike. A rather unusual feature. Clutch in there, seems in good condition, no problem with it, I've never had it out. And thinned oil tank. And if you move up to the floor, the petrol tap's worth mentioning. In the central position that it's in at the moment, that's called prime, and that allows the fuel through without the engine running, but when you put it in either of the run positions, or run or reserve, the petrol only flows if the engine's running. So you start it in the prime position, and then you're supposed to move it to one of the run positions. It took a bit of throttling out that for me when I first got it, caused some problems. It's alright once you know about it. Hooter, indicators. The bike isn't taxed, it expired at Christmas time. Neat little front guard there, plastic, aluminium alloy front wheel, road tyre, twin discs, work a treat, one finger braking, headlamp. As I say, that screen damage wasn't done on this bike, it was done on, I bought it second hand. Alright, we've got a central speedometer and then what looks like an added on rev counter, but that's just to give it a period feature, to give it the cafe racer look. It is in fact original. Let us turn the ignition off while I'm here, I forgot to do that when I stopped it. Tank, seat, I've got the number plate, as I say, I'll take it off. I think that's about everything. Nice little bike. You could either clean it up into concourse condition or use it and enjoy it as it is. Did I mention the decompressor system on this bike? It's got an exhaust valve unseating mechanism there, which is run by a cable which comes off the back of the kickstart. It works automatically. I have had a manual decompressor on it. You'll still see the remnants of that here because I left the lever on. The lever and the cable are still there, but I'm not using them anymore. I'll put it back to the original. Well, now one other unusual feature is that little red light which comes on when you get to 50 miles an hour. Must be something to do with the Japanese regulations, I think. And it also seems to put its front indicators on when you've got the side lights on. So if I put the side lights on, I don't think you're supposed to see it in this bright sunlight. Oh yes, you can. So we've got headlight and side lights on, but if we put the indicators on, they're not working because the engine isn't running. It's rather a nice feature. It means you've got running lights, 2 yellow lights, and your headlight on at the front. Turn that one off. Okay.